What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Back with another boss guide for Liza P. This time we will be doing the second boss, the Scrapped Watchman. Now for this fight, you are able to summon a Specter that will aid you in battle, but I don't really feel you can learn the fight or that you can create a good guide on the fight using the Specter, so I won't be using the Specter for any of my guides from here on out. Anyways, with that, let's get on with the rest of the guide. The first move to be concerned about will be his right claw that he will attack you with. He will often do a backhand to create space and then come at you. I find this to be one of the odder timed moves, so it's harder to get a good parry on it, so just be cautious with this one. Sometimes when the Watchman does his clear out move, he will use a left-handed slash instead of a right-handed. The timing on this is a lot easier, so it's a good opportunity to try to get in a perfect parry. Sometimes the Watchman will do a left-right alternating slash. This is probably one of the easier moves to get the timing on for your parry. Just be mindful that sometimes he will finish this with a right hand overhand slam, so there's always that third hit to be aware of. Next will be the Watchman's overhand slam. He will wind up and slam down his right arm, then his left arm. This will be followed by a double hand slam that will be undodgeable. These are also moves that are easier to time, so they're good to necessarily get in some parries and build up your meter on him. Just be mindful of that third slam. Once you get the Watchman below 50% HP, he will enter his second phase where he explodes in electricity. This changes a few of his moves and basically adds electric damage onto a lot of his already existing moves. Word of the wise here is you want to probably try to get in your first fatal attack before he enters this phase so that you can do a lot of damage during the transition to whittle him down so that you spend less time in the second phase, which is more dangerous. One of the moves you should be aware of during phase 2 is his cannonball. Now he can do this in his first stage, but I didn't have any footage of that. In phase 2, he will also leave electricity on the ground where he strikes, so you're going to have to be very cautious of that. If you see the Watchman slowly draw his arm back, he is about to execute his grab where he will grab you and slam you into the ground. Just be aware that you cannot parry this and try to dodge through it. During phase 2, like I said, a lot of his moves will have electric effects to it. His wind-up slam will leave electric pools on the ground. The key here is not to remain stationary while trying to counter this ability. That's going to do it for the guide on the Scrapped Watchman, guys. This boss just sort of teaches the lesson of learning which moves to try to counter and which ones to avoid, and we'll catch you on the next one. Until then, get awesome.